up, YouTube? It's your girl, Key Myers, and today we will be interviewing a Chicago artist, and his name go back Cutthroat Maniac.
That's the word. But I'm straight from Chirac, Chicago, 79th bound, Gville. Y'all know what the fuck it is.
So you is from Chicago, Gville. You repping your city hard. So just to jump right into it, I just want to ask you a couple questions about how was your upcoming in life, and you know who inspired you to start doing your music.
My upcoming was kind of rough. Raised in a family of 11. Shit, my mama had did all the work, working the job and shit. My daddy did what he could. So it was fake kind of rough. I heard a lot of no's, but then I heard some yeahs too. But it was majority no's and shit. So that shit was kind of rough coming up, trying to live a lifestyle that the normal wouldn't live. So it was rough on my end.
So you thought doing music was kind of gonna be like your getaway?
Hell yeah, music.
Like it'll take you out of your situation?
Hell yeah, music like is my go-to when I'm stressing and shit. I let out all my shit. It's like going to a therapy session and shit. So shit, that's how I look at it.
Okay, so who really inspired you to start doing it though, other than your past trauma you had in life?
Shit, myself. I'm gonna say that first. Myself inspired me, but I got it like the deaths in my neighborhood of my homies and shit, of my brothers and shit, inspired me to go harder. But on some rappers who rapping already and shit, Project Pat opened my eyes to rapping. Meek Mills, he put a stamp on my ass, on my mama. I was listening to him coming up, and Meek Mill's the reason why I'm going hard like I'm going hard now. Shout out to Meek Mills.
I do remember you saying that it was 11 of y'all. So is all of you guys from the same neighborhood? All of y'all rep the same thing?
Nah, we don't all rep the same thing. A lot of my family ain't even in the streets. I don't know. We not from the same area either. We came from the low end, 45th and Drexel. My whole family, that's why I originally came up. That's my upbringing. I grew up in that neighborhood. That's my neighborhood. But we ended up moving to 79th. And that's why I jumped off the porch and learned everything I knew. Everything I was doing. Everything I came from was really from 79th.
So you said you was originally from the low end, from Post 6 you said?
Post 6, yeah, Woodline, OT of the family.
So you know Dirk and all them personally, or?
I don't know them personally, but I met them. I met them one time. Took a couple pictures with them and shit.
Y'all ain't never think about doing no song together back then?
See, my mind went, I don't know what I was thinking about at that time of meeting him. I supposed to been straight on that studio shit, but my mind wasn't where it was supposed to be, so I fucked up I fronted my move in front of him. And that's why I feel like we ain't got shit done yet, because of the first meet and greet.
Okay. So I do see that one of your topmost videos is Don't Lack.
This summer, don't lack, don't be lack.
I want to say, how did you come up with that for real? Was it because of Mr. No Lacking, or?
Keep the eyes open, ain't no lacking.
Nah,
That was just straight off the dome.
Nah, it wasn't because of Lil Mister. I never knew a Lil Mister. I never knew him personally. I never knew his music until I heard of JoJo. I heard of JoJo first. And when I heard the JoJo music, I looked more into it. Like, when I be looking into some shit, I look deeper into the shit. So I started searching the website of Lil JoJo, and Lil Mister music popped up with No Lacking. I say, this nigga copying me. Then I checked the dates. He dropped his shit first, but I never heard of the song. So I'm like, damn, we was thinking the same something. I don't know what the fuck we was thinking about, but
He said we was on the same type of time.
we was on the same type of timing with that one.
So if you was to do a feature with anybody, who would it be? Would you would have did a feature with him if he was still here?
I would have worked with any Chicago artist because it's music. I don't have nothing to do with y'all street beef, none of that. I don't got shit to do with none of what y'all got going on. I'm an artist. So I work with down there anybody out of Chicago and everywhere else. I work with anybody.
Oh, okay. I remember one time, another talk we had, you told me you had flipped the car. Like, how did you do that? Like,
My dumb ass pump faking like I had a pipe on me. I had.
That's crazy.
I'm in the car with John Doe. Shout out my nigga John Doe, man. He one of the rappers from Gville too. John Doe. But it was one morning, we fell asleep in the car. John Doe in the back, I'm in the front driver's seat. So we fall asleep in the parking lot of a church, Saint Sabina. I fall asleep and shit. So I wake up early morning. First move, we went to the store. Then after we went to the store, we ended up going up Loomis. We turned left on 78th and Loomis. We turned left right there, so we seen some niggas walking. It was 3 on. So we ain't say shit the first time I spent the block. We ain't say shit. So the second time I came back around, they piped and got the blowing at the car. So my dumb ass speed up, sideswiped the car that's to the left of me. The car flipped over right. The car flipped like 4-5 times on my mama, like 3-4 times.
and y'all made it out of there.
We made it out of there alive though. You feel me? But folks tell me like, why you go back around?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Why you go back around? I say, man, my goof ass, man. I couldn't even say shit back. I was like, that's my fault right there. I don't fuck that. Fuck them grave.
so y'all just out here reckless.
Reckless living of life.
Tell me something though. How did you get the cut on your face? It's like they just fixed your whole name personally. Like,
See the
that
cut,
was planned.
the cut fit my whole image. You feel me? That's why I fuck with the scar. But how I got this shit, we was on the block one day. It was late night. You feel me? Couple of the guys came home from jail and shit. So we all out there like 15 swole. Folks called me, tell somebody to come grab this pipe. So I went to go grab a pipe for him. You feel me? So I come back with the pipe. Now I'm just standing on the, you know what I'm saying? I'm standing out there on that shit. So one of the guys came up to me and shit like, let me see that pipe right quick. Folks them told me to come grab it. So I ended up giving him the gun and shit. You feel me? I give him the gun. So I go back across the street. Now they in the crib. I said, if y'all gonna be in the crib, folks, give me the pipe, folks. So cause I'm finna be outside. You feel me? They like, nah, you ain't getting this back. I don't know if I can say your name on camera, but it's tough. He like, nah, ooh, I got it. So I ended up going back outside without it. So I'm like, alright, fuck it. So I'm standing on Gucci porch on phone now. I'm standing on Gucci porch with my arm I'm leaning on this brick wall. I'm leaning on the brick wall right in front of the door. Like in the front of the door. So remind you it's late night. So I'm just standing there. I leave out the crib. He don't give me the gun back. So I leave out the crib, stand in front of Gucci crib, like right there on this front porch. So motherfucker ended up coming out the crib. One of the guys come out the crib like, there they go. I look to my right. I seen some niggas running up. You feel me? All black on. So I turned around, run through the door. But I tripped and went straight through the front door on my mama. The front door was glass. On my mama, my head went through first. Okay. Cause I tripped on my mama. I tripped over my shoe.
You know, a lot of us thought like you got cut or something, like somebody tried to slice you up.
And whole time it wasn't even nobody. Everybody take off running. They separate ways and shit. Everybody take off running. He say, there they go. Everybody take off running. So I turned around because I'm right there in front of the door. I'm finna run back in. But I turned around, trip over my shoe. I went through the glass. On my mama, glass door. Head went through first.
So it was a blessing and a lesson. It made your name.
Yeah, babe, Cutthroat baby.
You was doing your thing, you was popping, and then you went to jail. You came back and made a song with Lil Twine. Was that like something that you've been wanting to do, or he asked you to do?
Honestly, I ain't know Lil Twine was rapping until I came home. I didn't know he was rapping until I came home. So by me thinking it's gonna be big, I ain't know it was gonna do that many views. I don't know how many views it got right now.
It went up.
But I didn't know it was gonna blow up like that. I ain't know I still had it in me. But as far as the song being that big, no, I ain't know it was gonna go that high. That motherfucking show went up.
So that was like your first comeback of just getting out.
Yeah, that was my first comeback. And then I dropped another song solo. That motherfucker did 100 and some thousand views.
What song was it?
I can't even think of the song name. Go in, part 4. Shout out my nigga DJ Mars for hosting that.
Okay, so going back to the time where we was talking about you kind of knowing Dirk and them a little bit, and with FBG Duck being your cousin, like, how did that affect you between them?
No comment. It affected me. I ain't gonna go too deep in it, I'm gonna say that. By me being locked up, not knowing that was my cousin, but bonding with his brother while I was locked up, it gave me that family vibe again. Some shit I ain't felt in a long ass time. Being in jail with your cousin, period, is a blessing and a lesson. You feel me? So bonding with my cousin while I was in there, knowing that's the Lil Duck brother, I'm like, damn, I ain't know this my cousin the whole time. My whole life of living, I ain't know this was my cousin until I met him in jail. And then, as time went on, you feel me, the feelings got deeper. And when he got killed, it affected me in a way like, damn, I ain't even get a chance to work with my own blood. You feel me? Like, that's what I wanted. You feel me? I wanted that shit. Now I can't get it no more.
Y'all would have made some heat.
So hell yeah, that shit affected me deeply. As far as the war that's going on, I don't really got too much to do with that shit. I don't got nothing to do with that shit. But it's fucked up. You feel me? I ain't gonna say too much. It's fucked up.
So with all of your homies' death, like, it kind of, you could say it changed you in a way.
Hell yeah.
Like it inspired you to go harder for him.
Hell yeah. It inspired me to go hard. It inspired me to go so hard to the point where ain't no stopping. On phone now. It inspired me so hard. But motherfuckers who know me, when I start laughing and smiling, that's my pain coming out. That's my pain coming out. On phone now. All good vibes, bitch.
Was the hood like really supportive of your music? Like, was they always there?
I mean, they weren't always there. But back then, I felt like they was always there. If it wasn't a conversation, if it wasn't some money, if it wasn't them taking me to the studio, I felt like everything that was doing was supportive. Because when I was around, they embraced me like family. They was always there. They was outside. If they wasn't outside, I was outside. So we was all taking turns. So hell yeah, they was supportive as hell. They still is. Motherfuckers grown as hell and got kids now, so shit changed. All that little free money we had going to the kids, we can't really do shit how we want to do it when we want to do it. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Motherfuckers ain't getting it like that.
Okay, so we just gonna pass over a little bit and talk about your music career. So do you have any new projects coming up? Like, are you working on anything?
I'm working on Energy Part 2 right now, the mixtape, because it's gonna be a mixture of everything that I did and done. It's gonna be raw. It's probably gonna be like a 11-song project.
You got any features on it?
No,
No.
I don't want no features on it right now. I don't want to work with nobody right now. I don't. All the music they putting out sound like bullshit.
I'll take a shot to that. Okay, so just to double back real quick. Really, how did you get the name Cutthroat Maniac? Like, you just fit that, you just knew you was that nigga.
Yeah, I knew I was that nigga. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I came up with Maniac.
Okay.
Me, myself, personally.
Okay.
I took it to my brother. I'm gonna tell you, like, when he was coming in the crib, I opened the door for him. So I remember myself, before he got there, I was already reciting Don't Lack. I was writing the song. I was reciting that shit. And he ended up walking in the crib. And I rapped him the song. He said that motherfucker go crazy. So my homie ended up calling me like 10-15 minutes later, telling me to come to his crib for a minute. He got something to talk to me about. So I ended up walking over there. When I first got in the crib, I'm like, listen to this song right quick. So he was like, turn that shit on. So I rapped the beat for my brother Lissid on my mama. I rapped him a song, and he said, yo ass go crazy. I'm thinking in my head, Maniac mean crazy at the time. You feel me? So when he said that, I'm like, yeah, that's my name. He was like, on phone, you can't forget Cutthroat. I say Cutthroat Maniac on phone, that's the name. He fake put a stamp on that shit by him even saying some shit like that. You feel me? That's how I knew he was one of them members. That's why I knew he was one of them members for real. You feel me? On phone. That's how I came up with Cutthroat Maniac, reciting him the song. He saying I go crazy. I already done said Maniac. The shit mean crazy in a good way. So I'm like, yeah, that's my name. He said, you can't forget Cutthroat.
So that was like your best friend?
That was like my best friend on phone. I felt like he was my best friend. I felt like he was some goods in my life.
One of your brothers.
One of my brothers.
You gotta say it like
I don't want to say their names though. On phone. I don't.
So his death must have really hurt you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that shit hurted me. His keys was in my mailbox. He left his keys at my house. When he died, he was supposed to be coming to get his keys out of my mailbox. In the midst of what we had going on, he supposed to got his keys out of my mailbox, which they was in my mailbox. I'm standing right there. I hit a shot and everything. So, hell yeah, that shit fucked me up. You just left me, type shit. We was just right here with each other, type shit. And he got killed that day.
So I see Killerwood is like one of y'all biggest rivals. Like, you think, was they the ones that did it? Or like, even how did y'all beef come about for real? Like,
they ain't had shit to do
how did
with
all
nothing.
that start?
They ain't had shit to do with that. I'ma just say that. No more comments.
Before we really wrap this thing up, I do just want to just ask you one more question, if you don't mind. It's a couple questions actually in one, so you gotta answer all three.
Alright.
The first question was, how many women have you dated with in your lifetime? And when's your birthday? What's your age? Like, you got a girlfriend? Like, what's your status?
How many girls I did it with? I ain't gonna lie. No comment. No, I ain't gonna tell the world that. You really wanna know?
I mean, you ain't gotta tell us if you don't want to.
Nah, I ain't gonna tell y'all that.
If you too chicken to tell us.
I ain't gonna tell y'all that.
Niggas
No
think
comment.
it's chicken till we on that. You
Niggas think it's chicken till we on that ass. I got my shorties, they on ass, nigga. Who is that? On that car.
So you chicken to tell us, basically.
I'm chickened out on phone now. I'm in my 200s.
Ooh.
As far as answering your question about my birthday, my shit June 26, 1992. I'm a Cancer, baby. What they be saying about the Cancers?
Man, y'all sensitive. But y'all wear y'all heart on y'all sleeve, though. Ain't no wrong with that. But you know, y'all just be.
I'ma tell you one thing.
Y'all.
Why we be in our feelings and shit? Because we all about our money. On phone now, we all about our money. So when a motherfucker bother me or bother the Cancers, it be like, what are you bothering me for? You trying to get a bag, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Not no illegal way though. I left all that shit alone, so it's kind of taking me a little more time to get my shit on the pedal to the metal type. But we gonna wrap it up though. My mama.
Alright, so y'all heard it here first. Cutthroat Maniac 079. Y'all already know how he coming. Subscribe to his channel, cause y'all know he definitely be hitting them songs though. Y'all don't even know my boy sing though. Hit us one time before we close out.
Oh!